So this is Chris from Jesus Machina, and I am with
Dave from Rampant Wolf Games.
Oh, I really should have just like slowly risen myself from the bottom, from the depths. And we are talking about Kickstarter games. We're not going to talk about any top 10. We're just going to be going through some of these Kickstarters that are currently going on right now. What are our opinions? But first, how many Kickstarter campaigns
do I have currently on the go?
Do you have that are currently unfulfilled?
Oh, unfulfilled? Yeah, no. That's going to take too long.
Really?
Yeah, it's got to be at least 50.
What?
Yeah. I'm classified as a super backer.
I think I'm a super backer too, but I don't think you need to get all the way to 50. For me, it's No Escape, Morn Quest, The Faceless, Hellboy.
Oh, okay, haven't completed yet.
Haven't completed, yeah.
Oh, okay, haven't completed? No. No, these have completed, right?
No, they're finished.
Okay, yeah, no.
But they haven't delivered.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm 50.
Yeah, 50. No Escape, Morn Quest, The Faceless, Hellboy, Dinosaur Island, Mystery of the Temples. That one's actually completed. They haven't... Listen, we got our copy. Dreamscape, Into the Black, City of Gears, which is everywhere right now. Everyone's talking about it because they're promoting the hell out of it. Pandorum, and actually, Who Goes There should say it's done too. Stuffed, I think, and Nemesis, Gia, Planet Apocalypse. So those are all the titles I have that I've yet to deliver. Okay, Tiny, right off the bat, Tiny Epic Mechs.
Yep. I backed it.
I won't, because I don't know. I'm afraid to show Nicole this because she's going to want it.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's just a arena combat.
Yep.
I think that's the reason why we won't back it, because she's never expressed any interest in that.
Yeah.
But like I said, that was... Water is still wet, the sky is blue, and Gamelin Games, a tiny game, is going to back instantly. Yeah. I mean, 3,412 funded by the time of this thing. Oh, it's actually almost done. Only 28 hours left.
Yeah. And it's a low entry point, right?
Yeah,
I think it's only like $30
because it's a tiny epic game.
Yeah.
Rise to Nobility. What is this? Have you heard of this one?
Nope.
Well, they are at 102,000. This is a lot of game. What is Rise to Nobility? That's what we're trying to find out. The Grand Five Realms. Oh, why is it always 5, by the way? Why is it always Legend of the Five Rings? It's always 5. It's always 5.
5 players.
5 players. It's never like the Legend of the Seven Kingdoms. Also, there's another one. It's like, how about like the 45 Kingdoms of all? Great artwork. I don't mind it. I mean,
it's thematic.
Morn Quest is the same thing, right? I mean, it looks good. I see cubes. Actually, it almost looks like an engine builder, because it looks like you're making a little town. Really, hands down, my favorite game. It looks beautiful and it's just simple fun to play. Grandalai, board game geek user. You couldn't have found somebody of repute, right? You had to go with...
Jeez.
Hands down, the best game you could ever possibly play. Who wrote that? I love Sexalot666 on Twitter.
Wow.
You know these people. Okay, so small landowners attempting to rise from anonymity. It's another one of the words I can't get through my head.
Anonymity?
Anonymity. The Stone Council. It looks... Artwork is definitely interesting. I wish they would just say right off the bat, like this is a worker placement game for 2 to 4 players. Sometimes they say that, and sometimes like, you're explorers and generating this world, and you look through the game and you have to scroll through it and go, oh, it's a bag builder. It's kind of thing. It's like, what, show me what the game's about, right?
It's the bag builder.
I know. I said that just to annoy you. Chancery expansion, event module. We'll have a brief... I don't know what the game's about.
I don't either.
It's weird because it looks... It looks like an Empire game. We see players have their tableau. They have a tableau. We see a tableau.
I think you're basically building your own little villages.
Yeah, it makes sense that you would.
And then you're gaining expansions.
Yeah, of course, expansions. What's the buy-in point for this one, by the way? $5. No, it's
$34 one copy.
That's it?
What's the all in?
I know, but
But
one copy of Rise of Nobility beyond expansion with all stretch goals. So that's not the core game.
No, it's not.
Yes.
Born big box for base
game and expansion. Rise of Nobility Deluxe board game. Rise of Nobility Beyond expansion. So this is a re-release.
Apparently.
I never even heard of this game
Never
before.
heard of it. The 124 buy-in US.
100. So that's $160 for the big box. That gets you the base game plus 2 expansions. You can't just buy the core game.
Nope.
You can't get anything. That's it. 2 pledges, $34
And
$124.
Wow.
And the 34 doesn't. So they're not giving you the option.
No.
How is that going down that as well as that? It's $102,000.
But take a look. There's only 1,300 people have backed it.
Still pretty good.
It is, but I'm just saying that's that.
It's because everyone's backing the $130 pledge.
Exactly.
No one. I mean, we look at the expansion pledge. It's got 146 backers, which means $34 one, 947 backers for that one, which means the remaining.
So they aren't getting a lot of people that are new. They're getting old people.
Yeah. So literally, it's all this campaign's entirely for.
So it's not a second print. It's for the Beyond.
Yeah, it's for the expansion. So it's completely enclosed into your own thing. All right, D6. Now, what can I say about D6? You know who D6 is done by? Mother effing certifiable. So now that Who Goes There is wrapping up, and like they're keeping it so they have 2 campaigns constantly going. That's what I think. Who Goes There is wrapped up and done. It's all delivered. They have stuff which is about to go out. So they're starting D6. Go to the website. There's 5 more games listed coming soon. Once again, so this one's D6, right? I love by the way, Vassal was doing his crowdfunding live, and all the comments were like, "Hey man, D6, 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 D6," and it was like, "What's D6?" Other than that's the worst name for a game ever. He's said it right off the bat. That is the worst name for a game. Who would name your game D6? Dungeons, Dames. That stands for Dungeons, Dudes, Dames, Danger, Dice, and Dragons. I like the fact that production value is made to look like the original Redbox Player's Handbook. The artwork is kind of inspired by that. And you're basically the whole idea.
It's a dungeon delve.
It's a dungeon delve with a twist. I don't know how it manifests in the game. It's a dungeon delve. What?
Oh, it's a group pledge. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll get into that later. It's about glory and so forth, but it says those are kind of neat. That you're not playing characters. You're playing players playing characters. So you're playing a group of players playing.
Wow, that's kind of meta.
It is a meta, but I'm trying to see how that manifests in the game. Because that's what role player is. Role player is making a character. You're not fighting, you're just making the character.
Yep.
And it's like, I think my issue with the game is I don't get it. Because it looks like basic pen and paper D&D with some twists to it. The player's manual looks like the Redbox Player's Handbook manual. Right? It has some neat signs and neat. It's one of those things where there seems to be a lot of it, but the game doesn't seem to be that terribly unique. The pledge once again is $69 for the base game for 1 to 4 players. If you want to play with more than that, you got to get the $99 level. I think I don't mind it, but
what else is there? So 99. So what's beyond 99?
That's the 131 for the whole kingdom. So that's the full kit. So plus limited dice set.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
I think if Who Goes There blew my socks off, I'd be backing this game.
Yep.
Because I backed Stuffed, which hasn't delivered, and there's a part of me just like, you guys have a miss. You got to give me a hit before I'll back another game from you.
You know what? I would wait for retail for this one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we know there's going to be a retail. So.
There's no exclusives, I don't think.
Yeah.
So why not just wait for retail?
Yeah. So that's, D6. Once again, I think if Certifiable has to prove themselves.
Yeah. Because right now they're on the wall of shame.
Yeah. TC Mitchell's Game 10th Anniversary Edition, Belfort. I haven't heard of that one.
Never heard of it.
This is what they're talking about. Oh, yeah, once again, Tom loves that. 124 hours. I haven't heard of this one, but this one apparently is doing quite well, called Mezzo.
Yeah, I've heard about it.
147. But look at that goal. You got to have some big kazingas to put your goal at
probably 120,000.
150,000 goal.
Well, it's Canadian.
I know, but still, it's $120,000 US.
Yeah.
But that's 150,000 Canadian goal. I don't know anybody who has...
I've seen lots of
Yeah,
Kickstarters
but not
like
recently.
this.
Recently, most of the time, they under, so they can say, hey, we backed it instantly.
Yeah,
and then
true.
they have to desperately try to find money some other way.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I don't know. I looked at this one, and...
I like the fact that they have a pledge without miniatures.
Yeah.
I like the fact that they offered that as an option. $55. Pretty low cost.
It looks like Risk.
I have nothing against that. It's a world game. My issue is... Mezzo, is it playing on Mexican mythos again, or what?
Yeah, it's playing off the Mayans.
Which is weird, because there's a dragon in there that doesn't look like it's Mayan. But you're right, it is. I mean, it's Chieftain, Mezzo. You look at the art style, it's definitely feels off of the native out of Central America, something like that. Although it's jade, so once again,
It's the Mayans.
yeah. Gods walk amongst the tribes, each hungering for devotion that gives them form. Gods are many, only one will endure the ages above all else. How can I put this direct? I have no interest in mythological games. I'll come right out and say it. Any games where you're playing as gods or having to deal with the gods, I'm not interested in. And it's not because I'm an atheist. It's just like, I want to be a person. You know, I don't get it. I don't get the appeal.
My biggest problem with this game is that
Also, the Central America Inca myths. So I was just like, I had my fun. I have.
Yeah, sorry, this is the Incans. It's not the Mayans. It's the
Yeah,
Incans.
well, it's exactly. Anyway, so you were going to say something.
It's blood rage. Follow the same thing. It's like, we'll give you the ability to put up to 5 players. It's like, why didn't you make it 6? No, 5. Why? Why the uneven number?
I don't know why, but the game's like the magic number is go to 4, maybe go to 5 for a stretch goal. Even the campaign I'm working with, 5 is a stretch goal, but we have no plans of going to 6.
Yeah, I don't.
And the reason why is the fact that the base game was 4 players. We're pushing it as it is to go to 5.
Yeah, for me that bugs me, but that's just me.
Oh, it's a kotal. That's why it is. It's not really a dragon. It's a kotal. I think it's that Central American creature that's in D&D, like everything else is. Got them golem. Yeah, the miniatures look
nice,
impressive. I mean, their miniatures look amazing.
But yeah,
for me, it's just I'm not interested in the theme. I'm not interested in Central American themes
I'm
anymore. I'm done with Central American themes. What else we have? Sandy Peterson's Cthulhu Myths for 5th edition. Nope, we'll skip that. It's just him doing 5th. I came close to this one, or do you want to do Scott Alm's game?
This one, I just got notification that Gamelin Games just backed this one.
Gamelin backed another game? Company's game? Cool. Well, that's true. Well, 13th Age bought back to Amethyst, so... Scott Alms, and he's like the core guy from... Like, he does a lot of...
Oh, yeah, he's this core guy from Gamelin.
$20 US. No, it's not... That's not
Apparently, Rado liked it.
Well, I've never seen Rado hate something.
That's true.
45,000 Canadian so far, 19 days to go, 6,000. How do you say... You can't just say, hey, funded in 1 hour. When it's a $6,000 goal,
yeah,
one guy could back it. You could back it yourself and get it to that. And back to 1 minute, and you're like, oh, for the love of God.
Probably one of their friends that backed it.
Yeah, you just get people, back it right now so we can slap it on our poster. The art style doesn't look very good, though.
I don't get it.
I
don't get the game.
It's an old computer. It's like a computer programming thing. Pioneer of early computing, such as the brilliant Ada Lovelace. Oh, that's what... So we're actually dealing with actual people. So it deals with the beginning of the computer age. So I think it's probably a programming game.
Yeah.
Dawn of Computing, compete against your fellow programmers in real time. Oh, real time game. Nope. That was it. Take real time. Nope. Nope. Big bag of nope. Artemis Project. That's something I almost backed. Artemis Project at $102,000 from a $25,000 Canadian goal. Unlock solo mode. Smash 16 goals so far. Over 400% funded. Yes, you do put that in your poster. Welcome back to the campaign. This is the first time I'm coming here. How'd you know that? 5th player compatibility. See, told you. Solo mode. Snowcat Mini. Colonial Embassy Mini. Look at all this cool stuff. Now I'm trying to change my mind. Maybe I do want to back it. This is something they see it more often, more and more. We're seeing this $5 pledge where brick and mortars get to pledge it, and then they get approached later where they can buy the game at a lower value. So we're buy-in. So $55 for a 1-week ticket. It's colony. You guys are all competing to build a colony on Europa or something, I think. Yeah, right there. 1-week ticket to Europa's most picturesque moon. You'll get 1 copy of the Artemis Project Kickstarter edition, which includes recessed player boards. Ooh, recessed. Logo to draw bag. Spot coding on the box cover. Why is that a selling feature?
That's a games thing. It's like, oh, we got UV spot finish on it. I don't care.
What is that?
UV spot finish?
Like, is it for blacklight?
No, UV spot finish is this. This is UV spot finish.
Oh.
And that's one of the stretch goals constantly with Gamelin Games. Is that...
That's why Gamelin Games...
Ooh. It's a stretch goal every single time. Not to mention the Gamelin Games also makes the thicker box a stretch goal.
Yeah. I think if you're going to do 16 stretch goals and go, you know what? Throw thick cardboard and spot coding as well. Sure. Hey, guys, we got 2 more stretch goals. And you're like, oh.
Yeah.
But I don't know who Dominic Meyer is, the artist, but the game looks really good. There's a part of me that's... It looks like Alien Frontiers almost. I always want to do it. I always want to back it. Tell me not to. It's also $55 US, which is not too bad. Galileo, 30 metal expedition tokens. Wait, don't you get the stretch goals? Yeah, get all the stretch goals. And you've got the Galileo, which adds expedition tokens, metal expedition tokens. And that's it. No $300 buy-in.
How long is this one up for?
Oh, I think it's nearly done. I'm getting annoyed. 24 hours. We've got 1 day to back this thing. It's backed. I'm tempted, man. I'm tempted.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that's just like, and it's a solo mode, which means technically there should be a variation. He starts writing it down. Artemis, I want a cut of this right now. Shoot me $5 for this. Anyway,
You have to unback something else.
Exactly. But for me, I have to back something period because I'm got my moratorium. That's Artemis for shits and giggles. Is this quite literally? He had a $1,000 goal. It's really easy to say you hit 1,000% of your stretch goals when your stretch goal your basic is only $1,000. 2 cosmic adventurers are in a tricky scenario, must work together by rolling and manipulating dice with special abilities and combos. You can be the one that guides them to victory. Well,
yeah.
Look at the price, though. It's a $10 game. Oh, there's a $20 pledge.
Oh.
What?
This is just like... I bet you this is by the same guy who makes Sprawlopolis. Scroll up just like top for a second. I just want to see who the designer is.
Jason
Tagmeyer. Nope, it's not. It looks like a lot like Sprawlopolis.
Wow. Well, there's not much to that game at all, but...
Take a look at it, but...
Hollywood Death Race. What is that?
Things from the Flood. Oh, it's an RPG.
Yeah. It's like, oh, yeah, it's pen and paper, not interested, even though that's what I do for a living.
Hollywood... There's a Transformer in that.
Okay.
You throw Optimus Prime in it, you've got my attention.
Yeah, except how do you own the IP? Because we can see... Yeah, we got celebrity things, right? We've got Angelina,
Mr.
T from A-Team. We've got
Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
I don't know who the rest of them are. They're so distorted.
Have you ever?
I think that's Back to the Future.
Yeah.
Scroll down. Let's take a look at the minis. I almost swear one of them was Ecto 1.
Future, all art forms are banned, and Hollywood is now in no man's land. You and other doppelgangers, now deprived of work, find yourselves clandestinely taking part in crazy races inside a huge Hollywood cinema studio, going from movie set to movie set in search of glory, useful objects, and asphyxium.
I'm sorry, did it say 8 players or no? 2 to 6?
2 to 6 players, and then 8+.
Age.
Oh, 8. Oh, okay. Beto Francais?
See, that's Back to the Future.
Yeah, very much so. And then the cover, we see Knight Rider, Optimus Prime, the Batmobile.
Well, they're down here.
Yeah.
So we've got...
Oh my God, do you guys not have the rights to this property? How do you guys have the rights to all this? How do you manage to have the product?
Knight Rider.
E.T. You definitely don't have the rights to E.T. They're okay. How are they? Is that the board? I gotta check the comments on this. I gotta check the comments on this because I'm gonna call BS on that because that seems like an IP nightmare. Somebody I know is a backer, and only one update too. They're commenting on people's... Yeah. Nothing commenting...
No.
Nobody commenting on intellectual property. How are they...
Well, because they're changing it enough.
Yeah.
Right? And they're saying that they're doppelgangers, right?
Yeah. We'll see.
The Shared Dream?
I have not heard this. But whenever they show you like a 3-dimensional image of the box... I don't know. It gets my attention a bit more. Mm-hmm. Or if they show like the miniatures, like when you look at the Kickstarter page, the ones that get your attention, that's obviously like that.
Yeah.
But that gets my attention. That one gets my attention. This doesn't so much. This doesn't get my attention. That doesn't get my attention as much.
I want to see the actual components.
That's true. That's true. But I don't know why. But I think it's because. Some game like Nemesis did it that way when they showed the box. Like, look, the box is done. Doesn't that tell you we're ready? Like, it's it's digital. So the Shared Dream, which is a cooperative reprint of a fantasy cooperative game, The Shared Dream.
Well, it should be right up your alley. You should back this one to co-op.
I know, $73,000 for a $25,000 goal.
1 to 4. See, it's right in your ballpark.
1 to 4. The world of Oh Damn. Oh Damn. Oh Damn. See, the group of characters wake up from the exact same terrible dream, only to discover it's coming to life in the real world. Each time the game is played, a shared dream scenario is chosen. It's a scenario game, with each one providing a different set of objectives, enemy mechanics. What's this pickle? Macama Arcana was 1 to 4 cooperative. I didn't back that. $45. Already own the shared dream? This tier's for you. Receive 1 copy of Covens, the expansion. Oh, no, I'm not. Receive 1 copy of the Shared Dream. So this is $65.
$65, yeah.
$65 for just the original game.
Yeah.
If you want it plus Covens, it's $100. The box looks beautiful though. That's a beautiful box. Have we seen the game board yet?
Nope.
Did we pass it? Nope. Okay. So here it is, the box. Here it is, the miniatures. 10 Animus miniatures. Okay. Telepath, Pyromancer, Infiltrator.
They look good. I'll give them.
Do they? I kind of... Ew. 4 Nemesis miniatures. Okay. You gonna show me a game? Violence! I love that! Just violence.
Ruin. It must be the factions.
I know, but just violence, gore, sex. If there's one that says sex, I'm backing. Ruin. Torment. They're close.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty dramatic. 10 playable characters? Oh, no sex. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, where's the board?
Is there
no freaking modular city?
Modular city and more. How to play.
Where is the board?
Is there a board?
I don't think there's a board.
Is there a board?
I don't think so.
So now I'm curious. No, there is.
It's a modular board.
It is a modular board. So you're building, I guess, the environment. This, I am so sorry. I shouldn't be showing these videos because you're just writing down all these games you want to back.
Oh,
wow! Look at Covens. That's a hell of a piece of artwork. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one. Opening up with miniatures before you show your game. It's not a good place to start.
But it's also a second print, right? So
that's true. I heard about
Set a watch.
Okay, we'll do.
Fight the light before evil unhell. Yeah, you lost me.
Set a watch. First of all, bad name for a game.
Cooperative puzzle adventure game. Not just
puzzle co-op's been getting a bad rap recently, just by saying, "Oh, it's a puzzle-like cooperative game." So it was like, okay. 9 locations prevent the acolytes from breaking the seals holding the evil unhallowed. Okay, $54. Oh no, $29. Retail version is $22. Stretch goals are $29. Oh, they have a version that doesn't have stretch goals. It's retail version, right? That makes sense. Why back now? Good question. Inside the box. That's not a lot of game. It's not a lot of game at all. But I guess if it's going to be cheap, I mean, why not? I'm always apprehensive for any games that have anything other than die 6. The moment I see die 4s, die 8s, die 12s, die 20s, unless you're D&D, I don't think you've earned the right to use them. Because one thing, those dice give you massive amounts of randomness. D&D earned its randomness because D&D is actually not a good game. But when you start throwing in those dice in your game, I'm like, if they better be customized and you're just messing with us, or there's just it becomes too much of a random variable. Space Explorers. $25,000 of $19,000 goal. They just made it. Funded with Kickstarter. Funded in one day. Oh, okay. I'm automatically going to have a soft spot for this game because it's space. Although, also...
Yeah, no.
It's not a lot of game, but it doesn't really need a lot of game.
It looks like space.
$29. Yeah, it doesn't... I'd like to like it, but it's just...
The artwork is... It's the old-timey space stuff.
Yeah, right? I know.
It's just not doing it for me.
It's not doing it for you?
No.
Yeah, it's... It feels like recruiting things, recruiting people, and... Ooh, you can play the digital game on Tabletopia. That's another big thing. Oh, yeah, the Cthulhu... Horror and Dunwich cooperative deck building game.
And you lost me.
What?
Deck building with Cthulhu, yeah.
What part of that are you having issues with?
I've yet to see a deck builder done properly with Cthulhu.
Didn't you just praise Cthulhu Realms a couple months ago?
I did.
Are you recanting?
Nope. That is the one case.
That's the only one I know. That's the only version. What other Cthulhu deck builders are there? Is it a list of Cthulhu?
Well, there's the Arkham Horror.
That's not a deck builder.
Living card. Exactly.
That's not a deck builder.
Yeah.
Your argument's getting more and more weird as we're discussing this.
Yeah, it's true.
The Cthulhu Horror in Dunwich.
Dunwich.
I'm hungry. I'm looking for a good Dunwich with a little bit of some mayo, some lettuce and tomato. It's a good Dunwich.
It is.
18,000. They haven't.
Get her Dunwich.
They're not trending very good though.
No.
They're only. I wonder what the issue is. I mean, if they do it right, it kind of makes itself, unless the artwork's bad.
The artwork's bad.
I was baiting you into saying that.
No,
but no, you're right. The artwork is bad. Yeah, the artwork isn't very good. Although that is a cool health pointer.
That is
a cool. The tentacles.
That's Cthulhu.
That's Cthulhu. Yeah, the tentacle life pointers is I'm going to give you points for that one. You can buy additional stuff like a playmat and
what the hell?
What? Oh, your artist will fashion your likeness or something else into a...
Wow.
I was going to do that with my game as an option. But okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can see why this is not doing so well. This one, I just saw Rado do this. I have to admit, I'm interested. It just started. Got 26,000, so it's trending. It should pass. It is a wizard die drafting, die placing game. What got me interested, once you notice it's 3-dimensional, right? Do you know how you put those on there?
You put the die on each level.
You put your meeples down. Once your meeples have formed the platform, then you put another platform on top of your meeples. Right? See? No, maybe it is dice. It is dice.
It's dice and meeples.
It's dice and meeples. Right? So as you make the foundation, you build these towers up. You're building wizard towers.
Meh.
I have to admit, it was set. I have such a soft spot for die placing and die drafting games. I love them. What are we looking at?
$35.
No, it is not that cheap. It is not that cheap. Do not tell me. One copy of Towers of Plus, all applicable stretch goals. Are you kidding me? God bloody hell, that's some bitch. That sounds like something I may want to back. Oh, fifth player expansion for $50. Don't care, I won't be getting that, but no, this is not interesting you.
No. That's the only exclusive so far.
Oh, you spoil sport. You're correct that there's only one. What other stretch goals are there? I guess we won't know because it just started. But
it'd be something.
I'll follow.
Back up. Huh?
What's that? Oh, $59. You get the mat.
You get the mat.
You get the mat.
The mat.
Really? The mat made you turn around?
It's not a board game if there's no board.
Oh, come on. Well, let's take a look at that. I'm getting hungry. The only thing can solve that is more cowbell. Owl Tribe, 22,000, hit their goal.
Owly.
Pledged the $14,000 goal, made to $22,000. I'm going to ignore you.
That's not right.
Watch out, your rivals are mighty and cunning and won't hesitate to throw away stuff.
He doesn't want to say it.
Basic edition, expansion, exclusive collector, Kickstarter edition. €20, really? It's another inexpensive game. I'm actually really liking.
€20 is like 40.
That's still pretty cheap. I mean, €35 for the what?
But it's a die placing. It's huge.
Once again, I mean, I don't like the. What's really interesting is it looks like a cheap version of the Guardians of Gaul.
Yeah.
Which sounds awesome, but the game doesn't look pretty. The game doesn't look very nice to me. Like the Wizard game actually looked pretty cool. This one, not so much. I'm losing interest in this one. Tranquility Base, the Eagle has landed. No, it's just called Tranquility Base. 14,000. They just got their goal. Well, obviously, man, shipping from the moon is going to be a pain in the ass. It's on the moon already. New expanded remastered edition of the award-winning Moonshot the Game. I've never heard of that one.
I have.
Really?
Yeah. But
$59. Why it's unique? Why you're not? Historically accurate game that don't say you're historically accurate game that captures the true history of America's endeavor to land a man on the moon. It uses a deck of 136 cards. Yes, historically accurate, and a meld based game system to immerse. Remember, immerse players in this setting as they recreate the space race and assemble, launch, and complete missions. This is the third historical space game that's come out this year. There's another one we just saw in the same video.
Yep.
And then there's Planetary something that came out earlier this year. Wow, guys. I thought it was weird when Who Goes There and The Thing came out the same year. We got 3 historical games. And is this one using... Are you using photos? Oh, guys, you're not using photos.
They're using photos.
That's the board? Ugh. You're using photos. It's not a touchscreen. Wow. Dragon Boats has been doing well. Rado did a video on this one as well. This one is $23,000, a $12,000 goal at the time of posting.
Never do that.
What's the point of showing an image of the designers?
Exactly. Especially when they look like that. Well, like, then it's not a serious face. But anyways,
True,
carry on.
but they're clearly Canadian. They have to be Canadian.
Yeah,
they're called Maple Games.
They better be Canadian.
They are Canadian.
Where are they from?
They're from Canada, isn't that?
Yeah, I know, but
oh, Waterloo,
Ontario. Oh, well, there's your problem right there. It's Ontario, man.
Ontario. Fuck them.
Except for 401 Games, Board Game Bliss, and Meeple Mart.
Yeah, every single mass-produced retailer. What's the cost price? $69. Oof, that seems high.
Not really. When you based on what you're getting. So you're getting Dragon Boats.
Ooh,
That's
animation.
pretty cool.
What's in the boat? Really? We're still interested? Still, are we? You make little cardboard boats?
I'm interested because it's Canadian, but now they've lost me.
Just not doing it for me.
This is the one that came up that I was going to look at, but I haven't had a chance to.
Let's see. Let's go. Mr. Rhea surviving the nightmare world.
Greenbrier Games.
Who are they? I know that.
Folklore.
I thought I had a Greenbrier game title.
I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, Yoshima. Should I scroll up for 1 second? If you click on, where is it? Who the heck?
What, the 10 created?
Yeah, there you go.
Elves the Apocalypse. I know that one. Folklore. Grim.
Aegis,
Yeah,
Grimslingers.
they're the ones who do Grimslingers. I knew Northern Territory. Okay, so suffice to say, I'm sure your game will look fantastic and have crappy rules. It's a kind of comic book style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it just a card game?
It's a card game. You hadn't even written it down.
I know.
You're just being dramatic. I love the game night with Dirk for $333. What's the base cost then? $40? $40?
Yeah.
No. Viceroy. $68,000 of a $6,000 goal. Funded in less than 1 hour. $20. Big $20 price tag. Only for the 5,887 people who backed the original Kickstarter project. What? So, is this a relaunch?
Read that. If you've changed your
KS ID email sent you back Viceroy originally, then we will contact you to confirm your eligibility. You may pledge double or triple or more for multiple copies if you prefer. If you didn't buy previously, see the next tier.
Wow, that just sounds like a badly run campaign. I've lost interest already. I don't want to even bother looking.
68,000, 6,000 gold. Obviously, this is a relaunch then, eh?
Yeah, it's a relaunch of a campaign with issues.
Why do they have it twice? Prior backer level, prior. Oh, it's for different regions.
Yep. Yeah.
But it's you're only saving yourself $2, but going through all those bells and whistles. Yeah, it's only $2 you're saving.
That's crazy. That even more makes me just go, what's the point?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, yeah. This is doesn't seem very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Now, periodic. A game of the elements. 171,000. This is doing really well.
Yeah.
13 days to go. Strategy game, board game, accurately themed around the periodic table. Thematic. Use periodic trends, discover elements, and learn actual science compared to the fake science. The board image is right there. I like the wide aesthetic in games. We see.
You know why it's doing well? Look at that name right there. Isn't that what I told you was?
Jamie Stegmaier.
Yep.
It's not, but they're not policing the game.
No, but it was done from the design suggested to him.
Ah.
Yes. And because his name's on it.
Yeah. You activate periodic trends such as decreased atomic mass or increased atomic radii to strategically maneuver across the periodic table, discovering elements to score points. That's not all. You must also couple discovering elements with ending your turns in specific families of elements, like noble gases or transition metals. This allows you to move up the academic achievement track in a race against other players for the limited spots and additional points at the end of the track. So we're looking at a $29 buy-in, which isn't bad.
Mm-hmm.
Got some cubes, got some discs. It's a board game. You're moving across a board game. It's just a periodic table.
Yeah.
I want to read more about this. Look at 100K. Upgrade flasks from cardboard to custom-shaped wood. You're not interested in this, are you?
No.
Oh, come on. You're a big spoiled for it. I don't like science. We go to church. Now, what is this homebrew? Why?
It's about making craft beer.
Oh. Didn't we just have a beer game, microbrew? It just came out?
That's all this is. I looked at it and I fell asleep.
Really?
Yeah, and then I woke up and I was just like, oh, these people are back there. And then I fell asleep again. And then I woke up again. And I was just like, yeah, no, it's that boring.
Why? Is it just because of beer?
No, it's just, there's no panache. There's no...
Yeah, that board's very boring.
Yeah.
That board is incredibly boring.
Yeah. But everybody's backing it these days. Like, all the people that, like, I've backed games from before, I've got them as I'm following them, and I keep getting notifications of people backing this. Like, it's just, yeah.
Wow. The strategic tabletop game, 19,000 of 6,000, 16,000. This thing just made it. Mockingjay board game. You would think that this would have done better considering the IP. It is a big IP.
Yes, but the movies tanked the last two.
Well, they didn't really tank. They just didn't do so well. Oh, photos. That's good. And a lot of miniatures. Wait. 46 euros or 46 pounds.
That's going to be painful.
It's about $80.
It's more than that. Is it?
Oh, Pan and Pledge double pack. 2 copies of the standard game. Which is weird, too, because you only get 2 miniatures.
Yeah, 77, yeah.
You get 2 miniatures.
Yep.
And then 6 identical, and then a whole bunch of other identical. So basically, it's only like three miniature types.
Yep.
4 miniature types in the entire game. And a bunch of duplicate stuff, because those all look the same. No, they don't.
They're slightly different.
It's slightly different. Yeah, this is... Wow, using photos from the game, eh? And big dice. Mutts.
I can see why it's not doing well.
Yeah. Hunger Games board game. This is one of those things where could your game have been better if you divorced the IP?
Yeah, exactly.
So, of all these games so far, which ones are you the most interested in?
Artemis Project, Twin Stars, Hollywood Death Race, and Shared Dreams.
Yeah? Hollywood Death Race, really?
Yep.
Although
if they really wanted to make me buy that game, they need to include the Ecto one.
Once again, there might be issues with IP. I'm still amazed as it stands at I've been Chris.
And I've been Dave.
And we will try to get back to some more Kickstarters in the future, probably in about a month or so when another campaign comes over. And we'll do an update on our current Kickstarters to see if anything's interesting. And we will catch you next time. And
remember, the rules are just a suggestion. Play the game how you want to play it.